Oh shit, my lights are actually flickering. What the hell? Uh-oh. Jesus. Ah! Okay, that music is just silly. Okay, that music is just silly. I want to play Crash Team Racing music because it is not as silly. It's kind of cool. Yup. Whoa, freaking. Ah! Okay. Tonight's stream is gonna be really freaking scary for Halloween. Like a little scary and spooky and like kind of scary. And you might get kind of like frightened and like you might like you might jump a little. That'd be really scary. Yeah. But happy Halloween! Happy Halloween! Happy Halloween! Yes! 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 Ah! Halloween! I'm so excited. I love Halloween. Happy, happy, happy. What did you do for Halloween today? Before we get into the meat of things, alright? Moving my chair a little. Before we get into the meat of things, how was your Halloween? Did you have a nice Halloween? Did you do anything fun? Let me move this poll because I can't read shit. No, I can't read nothing. Yeah. Carved the pumpkin. Nice, nice. Handed out candy. They bought you pizza at work. Tripped and fell. It happens. Sat in your room watching streams. Were they spooky, fun, Halloweeny streams? Yeah. Playing Super Castlevania. Hope that's fun. Eating lots of Snickers. I'm old as Frau. I like the 100 grand. They're pretty good, right? Mm-hmm. No. I love Halloween. I'm a police officer. Have you ever shot somebody? No. we should focus on this stream. But yeah, 100 grand is pretty good. I really like 100 grand. I like Snickers bars. I like 100 grand. That's rude. It's not rude. It's not rude to ask questions. I wanna ask you guys something. Okay? You know what? Fine. I'll ask something. Alright? Alright, fine. There you go. There's my interest, alright? There's my interest, okay? There you go. Yeah. Happy Halloween. Happy Halloween. I can do this on Halloween because you think I'm not serious. So I can actually ask that on Halloween. Because like I'm not like serious. We hog-tied one of your clippers and dragged them back? What? What happened? What? Anyway, well, now I feel like I have a deeper understanding of some of you, so... Yeah, that's all. That's all I wanted to know. Speaking of killing a human being, and like dying and like death, and like, you know, like killing people, die, death, like, you know. I was, killed. I was killed. I was actually beheaded. Can't find my head. Can't find my head at all. Don't know where it went. All I know is now in the afterlife. You know, just see for yourself, okay? As you can see, okay. Kind of a spooky ghost. Yeah. What? Why are we in this spooky freaking place? I don't know. What is this place? I don't know. Whoa. I am the headless conster. Wow! Very scary. Very spooky, freaking scary. So yeah, this afterlife kind of sucks ass. But what I do know is that, regardless of everything, okay, you see? My freaking headless ghost head. Well, we did find my body. Okay, we did find my body. It moves, actually. It moves. I think it moves on like a reflex. So, yeah, you can see like the rotting corpse. Would you like to see my rotting corpse? It moves on reflex. I don't know why. I don't know. I just found it. We? I don't know who I'm talking about is we. You and I? Perhaps. But yeah, do you want to see my rotting corpse? It's a little yabaine. Okay, it's a little yabaine. But I hope you like her. She's gonna join us today for the spooky stories, okay? Okay, she moves on a reflex. I don't know why. Very strange. Very odd and strange. Yeah, we had to cover her up because she's kind of like, I don't know, pretty yabai. But yeah, as you can see, her skin is kind of rotting. It's kind of like disgusting and weird. Kind of gross, a little. But yeah. No, I don't know. But she's covered up. Here, she's too yabai. She can sit there. It looks like she has giant fucking titters, but no, she doesn't. But yeah, we don't know where my head is. We gotta turn this music down because I'm actually going to lose my mind and I'm going to haunt one of you for the rest of your life. But yeah, that's, wood. Wait. Okay, fine. Say hi. Okay, she moves on reflex. I don't know if she hears me, but like, it's like she almost hears me a little. Okay, ready? I don't know. It's very weird. It's very, very strange to me. I don't know. Weird stuff. But yeah, I don't know where that head went. I wiped off all the blood off of my, like, headless body, but yeah, I don't know. That's just kind of how it is. But anyway, I do have another guest. Where is he? Come out. Ready? Boop. Yay! Yay! He's getting a little pumpkin too. Because tonight, we open the Book of the Dead to read these scary horror freaking stories. Alright, are you ready to see the Book of the Dead? It's very spooky. Okay, it's a very spooky book. And I'm gonna read all the spooky stories. And then, I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know, I disappear from Halloween and I don't know, something happens. Are you ready to see it? The spooky freaking chotomate. Alright, sorry, I had a message on Discord from, not management, but, Jimmy. But anyway, that was out of character. I don't know, something possessed me to say that was strange. Spooky book. Alright, it's very scary. Wait, why is it not behind me? Go behind me. Well, if you want to know who those people are on the book, they're pictures of people when you look up GIFs on Discord and you find people that use the filters, and I screenshot them and I used And also that's a picture of, what is it, the Sergeant Frog thing, and it says, "Evil looks so cute." So yeah, that's that. Yeah. But yeah, anyway, got a lot of guests here with me today. It's almost like my head's back on my body, right? It's almost like my head's back on my body. If only. Maybe we could put me together if I find my real deal freaking head, right? That'd be like nuts and crazy mode. But we gotta read some freaking scary freaking stories, right? That's true. That's what I know. That's true. Yes. We jamming? You like my long hair? Ooh, cracked what would be my neck. Yeah. Yes. But we're gonna read some freaking scary stories. I broke my monitor, by the way. I broke my monitor because I'm like evil like that, to be honest with you. No, we need some scaries. No, that song is too jamming. Okay, that's good. Alright, we're gonna put this music a little bit lower. My ghostly powers are saying I need to make this music a little lower, to be honest. Anyway, I have some spooky dooky, ooky wooky, creepy pastas. And also, I have just like regular scary short stories. Yeah. I also have the Telltale Heart I can read. Do we want it in more serious mode or do we want a more silly willy mode? Ha ha ha, I'm out. I don't care. Suck my... Oh, what? Anyway, back to it. Should we read more silly stuff? Or silly serious? Oh, silly. Silly willy. Yeah. Yeah, I'm so freaking hyped. When I was alive, I ate, 200 grand bars, and those things slap a little bit. Anyway, I'm going to read a creepypasta about Coni Confetti. Okay? Coni Confetti. Alright? May or may not be generated by ChatGPT. May or may not. Anyway, let's start this. Let's get some we'll keep the music on. You know, the music is not intrusive. Yeah. It's about Coni Confetti and Carney, but I think they somehow made, I don't know, it somehow made it like a love story or something, but that's enjoyable. That's enjoyable, isn't it? Yeah. In the vibrant world of virtual entertainment, Coni Confetti was a rising star. As the endearing clown VTuber from IdleCorp, she brought joy and laughter to countless viewers with her infectious energy and playful pranks. Her signature rainbow-colored wig and oversized shoes made her an instant fan favorite. But behind the screen, she had a secret companion who was always by her side, Carney, her beloved mascot. Carney, a cute and fluffy yellow and purple creature, was the embodiment of shyness and anxiety. With wide, round eyes and a perpetual worried expression, he was always seen clutching his heart-shaped pillow, a symbol of his deep affection for Coni. I feel like there might be an emote like that. Yeah. He was smaller than Coni, but his love for her was boundless. He yearned for Coni to notice his bravery, just as she admired his kindness. Halloween night had arrived, and Coni had an exciting plan for her Halloween special live stream. I heard she did, actually. I heard she had a very exciting plan, and that this wasn't done on a whim at all. No. She decided to take her viewers on a spooky adventure through a virtual haunted mansion. Future idea, don't take that. Promising to find hidden treasures and reveal thrilling secrets. Coni was ecstatic and ready for the challenge. Her enthusiasm palpable. She slipped into her clown costume, her makeup more vibrant than ever, and made sure Carney was comfortably perched on her shoulder. The fuck? As the two entered the eerie mansion, Coni exuded fearlessness. So true. She marched forward with confidence, cracking jokes and making her viewers laugh. So true. Her followers adored her playful spirit, but Carney could barely keep himself from trembling. You pussy-ass boy. He clutched his pillow even tighter, determined to show Coni he could be as brave as she believed. Every shadow, creaky floorboard, and rustling curtain set Carney's heart racing. But he knew he couldn't let his fears show. He tried to muster the courage he thought Coni saw in him. As they ventured deeper into the mansion, the darkness grew thicker, and the eerie sounds more unsettling. Coni's enthusiasm never wavered, and she occasionally teased Carney, telling him not to be such a scaredy cat. She thought it was all in good fun, not realizing the depth of Coni's feelings for her. Oh, that's so sad. As they approached a particularly spooky room, Coni finally decided to put on a brave face. He took a deep breath and stepped ahead of Coni, determined to be the first to explore. The room was filled with cobwebs and strange, dusty old books. As he ventured further in, he heard a mysterious whisper. Coni's heart raced, but he refused to let it show. He discovered an old, dusty book, which he pretended to examine with great interest. All the while mustering every ounce of courage to impress Coni. Is this true? Is this true? The whisper grew louder, and more distinct. Or, not a whisper, but dogs barking, sending chills down Coni's spine. Suddenly, a ghostly figure appeared, looming in front of him. Woo! He didn't dare look back at Coni, who he thought was close behind. Instead, he stood his ground, desperately trying to remain steadfast. The ghostly figure, realizing Coni's brave act, began to change its demeanor. It started telling him a tale of lost love and regret, and Coni listened attentively. This sucks. Unbeknownst to Coni had indeed been right behind him the whole time. When she saw him bravely facing the ghost, she was touched by his apparent bravery. She hadn't realized that Coni had been playing the part of the brave protector to win her heart. His act moved her deeply. As the ghostly figure finished its tale... Sorry, I'm swallowing. It revealed to be a benevolent spirit who had been waiting for someone as brave as Coni to hear its story. The spirit, grateful for the company, guided them to a hidden treasure, a chest full of colorful balloons! Wow! Coni's heart was still racing when he turned to see Coni. To his surprise, she was not the fearless clown she had portrayed during the live stream. That is so true. Her eyes were wide with amazement, and she had been moved by his courageous act. Coni realized that it wasn't about being brave, but about being true to yourself. In the end, his genuine bravery had won Coni's heart. As they left the haunted mansion, they laughed and celebrated their adventure. Coni held Coni close, her admiration for him shining in her eyes. And Coni, feeling the warmth of Coni's affection, realized that he didn't need to pretend to be someone he wasn't. True love was about being honest, and Coni loved him just the way he was. Halloween had brought them closer together, and their love would continue to grow both online and offline as they shared their adventures and laughter with the world. Cringe? What's freaking cringe about? Yeah, it is. Yeah, it kinda is. So funny. What did you say? Yippee! Don't laugh at us. I'm not. What do you think my rotting corpse has to say about that? Let's see what she has to say, okay? Oh, I think she likes it. I think she's saying she likes it. I think she's saying she likes it. Okay, good for you. Look, she likes it. Yay! Yes. Yeah. I don't even know if I'm allowed to. Whatever, who cares? Can she talk to us? No, she doesn't have a head, man. She doesn't have a head. Yeah. Yeah, that was the first. That was the one about Coni Confetti, you know, and the purple yellow thing that perches on her shoulder that they felt. That was craziness. That was craziness, man. Crazy Halloween costume. Does she know sign language? She does. What is ASL, American Sign Language? Yeah. Yes, she does. Yes. She has the best. Wow. Yeah. Be nice to her, okay? She don't know nothing, okay? She got good armpits though. But be nice, okay? Those things probably smell dangerous. I mean, it's a rotting corpse, you know? They probably smell dangerous, like really bad, like even like sinister. Ooh, like some sinister. Don't lift them up again. There's some bats crawling out of the cave there. Yeah. I always thought Connie had a good head on her shoulders. Guess I'm the real clown here. Don't lie, they smelled like that before you died. Shut up! No, I did not. Okay, they did not. I did not hit her, I did not. Laugh, please. Yeah, there's actually maggots. There's maggots that come out of her little pitty witties. Yeah. What happens if we pinch her cheeks? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? Wait. Are the maggots also hot? Yes. Okay. The maggots are sexy because they're cartoon female maggots, and they have eyelashes, and they have like a bow, and they have lipstick on. Yes. So, yes. Also, thank you for the ride! Thank you! Thank you! I hope you had a stream! Yeah. Awooga. Are they single? I don't know. You gotta ask him. Alright, we gotta move on to the next old Dio story. Alright? The Haunting of Lavender Town. Oh no. Or should I read the Telltale Heart? Because with the Telltale Heart, there is something interesting that I'd like to point out about the Telltale Heart, if I read it. Yeah. I think I can read the Telltale Heart. I looked it up! And it said I can. I looked it up and it said yes, you can. It said yes, you are allowed to. So, yes, I can. I freaking AI generated Telltale Heart. Not a bad idea. But no, I actually can read it. Yeah. He's gonna DMCA me. He might DMCA me. Yeah. He's mega dead. If someone dies, can you just have all their stuff? Someone dies. Yep. Mine now. I feel like it. Mine. Alright. Let's read the Telltale Heart. Like, for real, serious, for real. Alright. True, nervous, very, very dreadfully nervous I had been and am. But why will you say that I am mad? The disease had sharpened my senses, not destroyed, not dulled them. Should I shut this music off? I don't know if I want to. It adds, like, Halloween feeling. Okay. Not destroyed, not dulled them. Above all was the sense of hearing acute. This is gonna be hard for me to read. You're gonna be like, are you literally 5 years old? And I'm gonna say, I might be. I heard all things in heaven, and I heard all the things in the heaven and in the earth. I heard many things in hell. How, then, am I mad? Hearken, and observe how healthily, how calmly I can tell you the whole story. It is impossible to say how the first idea entered my brain, but once conceived, it haunted me day and night. Object there was none. Passion there was none. I loved the old man. He had never wronged me. He had never given me insult. For his gold I had no desire. I think it was his eye. Yes, it was this. One of his eyes resembled that of a vulture, a pale blue eye with a film over it. Whenever it fell upon me, my blood ran cold, and so, by degrees, very gradually, I made up my mind to take the life of the old man, and thus rid myself of the eye forever. Now this is the point. You fancy me mad. Madmen know nothing. But you should have seen me. I'm gonna fuck this up. That's okay. That's part of the fun. I'm dead, so I can do whatever I want. You should have seen how wisely I proceeded. With what caution. With what foresight. With what dissimulation I went to work. I am gonna fuck this up. Alright, just focus on reading. I was never kinder to the old man than during the whole week before I killed him. And every night, about midnight, I turned the latch of his door and opened it, oh, so gently. And then, when I had made an opening sufficient for my head, I put in a dark lantern, all closed, so that no light shone out. And then I thrust in my head. Oh, you would have laughed to see how cunningly I thrust it in. I moved it slowly, very, very slowly, so that I might not disturb the old man's sleep. It took me an hour to place my whole head within the opening so far that I could see him as he lay upon his bed. Ha! Would a madman have been so wise as this? And then, when my head was well in the room, I undid the lantern, cautiously. Oh, so cautiously. Cautiously, for the hinges creaked. I undid it, just as much as that a single thin ray fell upon the vulture eye. And this I did for 7 long nights, every night just at midnight. But I found the eye was always closed, and so it was impossible to do the work. For it was not the old man who vexed me, but his evil eye. And every morning, when the day broke, I went boldly into the chamber and spoke courageously to him, calling him by name in a hearty tone, and inquiring how he'd passed the night. So you see, he would have been a very profound old man, indeed, to suspect that every night, just at 12, I looked in upon him while he slept. Upon the 8th night, I was more than usually cautious in opening the door. A watch's minute hand moves more quickly than mine. Then did mine, my bad. Never before that night had I felt the extent of my own powers. Of my... I don't want to read that. Something. I could scarcely contain my feelings of triumph. To think that there I was, opening the door, little by little, and he had not even to dream of my secret deeds or thoughts. I fairly chuckled at the idea, and perhaps he had heard me, for he moved on the bed suddenly, as if startled. Now you may think that I drew back, but no. His room was as black as pitch with a thick darkness, for the shutters were close fastened, through fear of robbers, and so I knew that he could not see the opening of the door, and I kept pushing it on steadily. I had my head in, and was about to open the lantern when my thumb slipped upon the tin fastening, and the old man sprang up in bed, crying out, "Who's there?" I kept quite still and said nothing. For a whole hour I did not move a muscle, and in the meantime I did not hear him lie down. He was still, sitting up in the bed listening, just as I have done, night after night, hearkening to the death watches in the wall. Presently I heard a slight groan, and I knew it was the groan of mortal terror. It was not a groan of pain or of grief. Oh, no. It was the low, stifled sound that arises from the bottom of the soul when overcharged with awe. I knew the sound well. Many a night, just at midnight, when all the world slept, it had welled up from my own bosom, deepening, with its dreadful echo, the terrors that distracted me. I say I knew it well. I knew what the old man felt, and pitied him, although I chuckled at heart. I knew that he had been lying awake ever since the first slight noise, when he had turned in the bed. His fears had been ever since growing upon him. He had been trying to fancy them causeless, but could not. He had been saying to himself, "It is nothing but the wind in the chimney. It is only a mouse crossing the floor." Or, "It is merely a cricket which had made a single chirp." Yes, he had been trying to comfort himself with all these suspicions. That's not the word, but I don't care. But he had found all in vain. All in vain, because death, in approaching him, had stalked with his black shadow before him and enveloped the victim. I have to move my leg or else it is going to break. Sorry. And it was the mournful influence of the unperceived shadow that caused him to feel, although he neither saw nor heard, to feel the presence of my head within the room. When I had waited a long time, very patiently, without hearing him lie down, I resolved to open a very, very little crevice in the lantern. So I opened it. You cannot imagine how stealthily, until, at length, a single dim ray, like the thread of a spider, shot from the crevice and fell upon the vulture eye. It was open, wide open, and I grew furious as I gazed upon it. I saw it with the perfect distinctiveness, all a dull blue, with a hideous veil over it that chilled the very marrow in my bones. But I could see nothing else of the old man's face or person, for I had directed the ray, as if by instinct, precisely upon the damned spot. And now, have I not told you that what you say mistake for madness is but acuteness of the senses? Now, I say, there came to my ears a low, dull, quick sound, such as a watch makes when enveloped in cotton. I knew that sound well, too. It was the beating of the old man's heart. It increased my fury, as the beating of a drum stimulates the soldier into courage. But even yet, I refrained and kept still. I scarcely breathed. I held the lantern motionless. I tried how steadily I could maintain the ray upon the eye. Meantime, the hellish tattoo of the heart increased. It grew quicker and quicker, and louder every instant. The old man's terror must have been extreme. It grew louder, I say, louder every moment. Do you mark me well? I have told you that I am nervous. So am I. That's crazy. And now, at the dead hour of the night, amid the dreadful silence of that old house, so strange a noise as this excited me to uncontrollable terror. I need to take a drink. Chotomate! I need to take a drink, buddy! I have a very cool conclusion to this after we can talk about. Trust and believe. Okay. I thought the heart must burst, and now a new anxiety seized me. The sound would be heard by a neighbor. The old man's hour had come. With a loud yell, I threw open the lantern and leapt into the room. He shrieked once only. In an instant, I dragged him to the floor and pulled the heavy bed over him. I then smiled gaily to find the deed so far done. But, for many minutes, the heart beat on with a muffled sound. Come on, man. Come on, man. Shut up! Are you 5 years old? Why am I laughing too? This, however, did not vex me. It would not be heard through the wall. At length it ceased. The old man was dead. I removed the bed and examined the corpse. Yes, he was stone dead. I placed my hand upon the heart and held it there many minutes. There was no pulsation. He was stone dead. His eye would trouble me no more. Holy fuck, this is so much longer. That's fine. Homer Simpson came in real quick. If still you think me mad, you think so no longer when I describe the wise precautions I took for the concealment of the body. The night waned, and I worked hastily, but in silence. First of all, I dismembered the corpse. I cut off the head and the arms and the legs. I then took up 3 planks from the flooring of the chamber and deposited all between the scantlings. I then replaced the boards so cleverly, so cunningly, that no human eye, not even his, could have detected anything wrong. There was nothing to wash out, no stain of any kind, no blood spot whatever. I had been too wary for that. A tub had caught all. Ha! Ha! Ha ha! When I had made an end of these labors, it was 4 o'clock, still dark as midnight. As the bell sounded the hour, there came a knocking at the street door. I went down to open it with a light heart, for what had I now to fear? There entered 3 men, who introduced themselves, with perfect suavity, as officers of the police. I hope that's a real word. Hopefully. A shriek had been heard by a neighbor during the night. Suspicion of foul play had been aroused. Information had been lodged at the police office, and they, the officers, had been to search the premises. I smiled, for what had I to fear? I bade the gentleman welcome. The shriek, I said, was my own in a dream. The old man, I mentioned, was absent in the country. I took my visitors all over the house. I bade them search well. I led them, at length, to his chamber. I showed them his treasures, secure, undisturbed. In the enthusiasm of my confidence, I brought chairs into the rooms and desired them here to rest from their fatigues, while I myself, in the wild audacity of my perfect triumph, placed my own seat upon the very spot beneath which reposed the corpse of the victim. The officers were satisfied. My manner had convinced them. I was singularly at ease. They sat, and while I answered cheerily, they chatted of familiar things. But ere long, I felt myself getting pale, and wished them gone. My head ached, and I fancied a ringing in my ears. But still they sat and still chatted. The ringing became more distinct. It continued, and became more and more distinct. I talked more freely to get rid of the feeling, but it continued and gained definitiveness. Until, at length, I found that the noise was not within my ears. No doubt I now grew very pale, but I talked more fluently and with a heightened voice, yet the sound increased. And what could I do? It was a low, dull, quick sound, much such a sound as a watch makes when enveloped in cotton. I gasped for breath, and yet the officers heard it not. I talked more quickly, more vehemently, but the noise steadily increased. I arose and argued about trifles, in a high key, and with violent gesticulations, but the noise steadily increased. Why would they not be gone? I paced the floor to and fro with heavy strides, as if excitement to fury by the observations of the men. But the noise steadily increased. Oh God, what could I do? I foamed. I raved. I swore. I swung the chair upon which I had been sitting and grated it upon the boards, but the noise rose overall and continually increased. Can I talk? I don't know. Probably not. It grew louder and louder, louder, and still the men chatted pleasantly and smiled. Oops, they didn't do that. Was it possible they heard not? Almighty God, no, no, they heard, they suspected, they knew. They were making a mockery of my horror. This, I thought, and this, I think. But anything was better than this agony. Anything was more tolerable than this derision. I could bear those hypocritical smiles no longer. I felt that I must scream or die. And now, again, hark! Louder, 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 louder! Villains, I shrieked. Dissemble no more. I admit the deed. Tear up the planks. Here, here, it is the beating of his hideous heart. Okay, that's the end. That's the end. I hope you like it. But, so, cool thing. Okay. I'm sure everyone's read that before I heard it. That's it? Yeah. I think that's the original. I read this in like middle school, okay? But, cool thing about this. Do you ever think that they never mention the gender of the protagonist? Isn't that interesting? You ever think that it could be a woman? You ever think that it could be his wife? You ever think that it can be like, you know, maybe like, you never think about that. No, never think about it. It actually could be a woman. It even says bosom and everything. And also it could be like a younger wife, you know? They mention that the man has a lot of treasures and things like that. There's like a lot of possibilities to this. Yeah. I don't know. It's very like something to think about. Women aren't real. Come on. It's a possibility. Younger sister, I don't know. It could be anything. Hey man, back then they did things a little differently. But I like sometimes think it's interesting, like if you can read it from another perspective or something like that. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's true. Didn't use the phrase madman, but madman is like just a term. You don't say mad woman. You're a mad woman. You know, you don't use that. Say madman. It could be a maid. There's like a lot of things. I don't know. He did marry his cousin after all. For real. Yeah. Wasn't that illegal? A woman's... Yeah, but like, it probably isn't written. Like, obviously it's supposed to be a guy. But I think it's interesting to think about, like, if it's from another perspective. You know? I don't know. Mad person. But I always like think about that stuff. Because like, if they don't mention it, it's like, it kind of changes the story quite a bit. Yeah. If you, actually in Oblivion, if you play as a female, there's someone who calls you a mad woman. That is like not a thing. That is like not a thing. I've never been called a mad woman. You madman, you know? Yeah. You madman. That's what they always say. But yeah. Back then they called every woman crazy. And the woman didn't think she was crazy. Yeah? You mad clown. True. Yeah. I don't know. I think it's kind of fun to think about like other theories as far as like it can go. Next you do The Pit and the Pendulum from Edgar Allan Poe. I like reading. I like reading and I want to get better at it because I get really freaking nervous if you haven't noticed. I get like super nervous whenever I read and I read very fast and I want to get better at like not having just like a reading voice. You know? Because I have like a basic reading voice and I wanna try my best and do good. I still wanna read the what is it, the House of something? For memberships would be really friggin' cool. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, thank you. What a lot of great stories. My favorite was the Cask of... Oh, I've read the Amontillado. That's how it's thing, right? I'm American, I'm sorry. But Fata Morgana. Yeah, I want to read the House of Fata Morgana. Yeah. I do have House of Leaves. I actually am gonna read that. Well, I can't stream to be honest. Yeah. But I wanted to read some of my books I have, but I can't. I mean, it's like, who's gonna copyright you? But I swear there's always somebody that's like, you can't be doing this. I'm gonna write a report. So I don't know. I just try not to. Yeah. Read House of Leaves for members, yay. I don't know if you like can though. I don't know. I'd love to do audiobooks maybe someday. Like, a dream of mine is to do like voice work stuff. Would be cool, yeah. I would love to do audiobooks. Yeah. Can I read Annabelle Lee? I'm not gonna read any more of like those stories. Probably gonna read more like dumb creepypasta stuff that I made. But yeah. Read I Have No Mouth. I've read that so many times, but I'll definitely read it again. I'm such a baby. Whenever there's like a sexual part or like implying, I like get kind of like ee. I don't know why. Amontillado. Yeah, that's how I pronounced it. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why. I can't. I'm like a full-fledged lady, and like I'm like kind of like ee. Why is that? As you can see, I don't know why. I don't mean to either. I don't mean to. I don't know why. I can't find any more creepypastas. If you find good creepypastas, like let me know. But I can't. Where the creepypastas at? I feel like they got rid of them. Yeah, I'm kind of a glass cannon when it comes to like, kind of like sexual stuff or like even like romantic stuff. I get kind of like. Yeah. Smiling gaily. Raise your flag. Yeah. Anyway, happy Halloween. Man door, hand hook, card door. I will read that. The Dark Eye PC game? Yeah. I've actually heard of that. There's a lot of crazy point and click games. You know that? Yeah. Boo, not scary, boobs. Stop. Come on, man. You made me read that out loud. Like, I'm like, I'll read that in chat. I don't give a freak. I don't care. And then the moment I have to read something like kind of like get by like romantic, I'm like, I don't know why. I don't know. I'm a baby. Yes, but now I'm gonna take more of my drink of my alcohol that a nice woman gave to my mom and my mom gave to me. I am gonna finish Saya no Uta. I am. I have to. I must. It's really good actually. It's apple pie. It says it contains real apple. It contains real apple. Contains real apple juice. Real apple juice, not real apple, my bad. Apple juice, yeah. It's very tasty. Give my corpse some as well. Okay. Where is she at? Her legs are a little fucked up. Be nice to her. She needs to cover her gooch region. Okay, she does. Anyway, no. I don't know why she's got the little tattoos of stuff on her, but yeah. What? I don't want to show the full thing. I'm gonna get in trouble. But yeah, those are not wooden planks, by the way. I just want to mention, those are not wooden planks. Those are actually, they are actually supposed to be like mummy bandages, but I are just cut wrong because I had to do it with my mind powers. So they're not, okay? Be nice. They're not wooden planks. They're supposed to be mummy bandages. They're not wooden planks. Hey, be nice. I tried. Okay. They're not wooden planks. They're mummy bandages. I don't know why they look so like wooden planks so much. Yeah. Broke up the wood. No! Okay. Let's read. This is a creepypasta about Pokemon, okay? The Haunting of Lavender Town. Spooky, right? Not spooky. In the quiet, moonlit town of Lavender, a chill hung in the air. Fuck. Chat. Stop cursing, okay? And a heavy fog rolled through the streets like a shroud. The townspeople locked their doors and windows, as they knew that this night, the one they dreaded every year, had arrived. Deep in the heart of Pokemon Tower, a place rumored to be haunted, a group of curious trainers gathered. They'd heard whispers of the tower's malevolent past, and couldn't resist the temptation to investigate on this fateful Halloween night. As the group entered the tower, the candles lining the halls flickered ominously. Their Pokedexes glitched and displayed strange, unsettling messages. In the distance, they could hear a haunting melody, one that echoed from the very heart of the tower. It was a Lavender Town theme, but distorted and nightmarish, like a sick and twisted lullaby. Ding, 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 down, down, down. That's what it sounded like. The trainers made their way up the creaking stairs, passing floors filled with ghostly Pokemon. Woo! Each of them more spectral and terrifying than the last. They felt as though unseen eyes were watching their every move, and a sense of dread clung to them like a second skin. Ew. The group reached the tower's summit, and there, in the dimly lit room, they saw it. A towering, shadowy figure that radiated malevolence. It was a Gengar, larger and more sinister than any they had ever seen. Its eyes glowed with a sinister crimson light. Like blood. Oh my gosh. In unison, the trainers sent out their Pokemon, hoping to defend themselves against this otherworldly threat. But as the battle raged on, their Pokemon's moves were ineffective. Gengar's shadowy form seemed to absorb their attacks, and it retaliated with dark and terrifying powers. One by one, the trainers' Pokemon fell, defeated and lifeless. The trainers themselves were consumed by fear, unable to move as Gengar closed in on them, with a devilish grin. Gengar reached out its ghostly hands, wrapping around their throats. As they gasped for air, their vision grew hazy, and the Lavender Town theme grew louder and more unsettling. They realized that they were trapped in a never-ending nightmare, forever bound to this cursed tower, their fate sealed by the malevolent Gengar. And so, the legend of the Lavender Town Tower continued to grow, as the sinister Gengar claimed new victims each Halloween night, and the chilling melody of Lavender Town echoed through the cursed town, warning all who dared to enter that some nightmares were all too real. This sounds like the Lavender Town theme song. No, it's Luigi's Mansion. Yeah. What about Gengar's tongue? What are you talking about, you little weirdo? The Gengar's right behind me? The Gengar card? It actually is right next. Oh my god, it's the one I have pulled out actually. He's got his tongue out and he's on some stairs. I can read it. He has the ability Last Gift and he has Pain Burst and he has 130 health.
Oh my god. That's scary.
Oh my god, he's right behind us, isn't he? Shut up. Ghost is super effective? Didn't they change that? Didn't they change it so Ghost is not super, or like things are not super effective against each other? Right? Yeah. Gengar killed my Nuzlocke. This is real, guys. Oh my gosh. What is the origin of it being called a Nuzlocke? Pumpkaboo. Do you guys think Goodra is sexy? I mean... I mean, you either do or you don't, okay? You either do or you don't. No, I don't like Goodra. I just know they gave Goodra some mommy hips for some reason. I mean, that's all I'm saying. Pole. Fine, then. Oh, it's a spooky pole on Halloween. Oh my god, she's even talking about it too. Like, look at her. She's excited about the pole too. She's really excited. Close up. Close the fucking piss. There you go. Yeah. The guy that made the rules had a Nuzlocke as his mascot, hence the name Nuzlocke? Oh, wow. No. 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 A lot of liars. Why is it almost even? You guys are fucked up guys. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I'm just asking. Now, is Reshiram hot? Is your name just an RPG? Real Pokemon legend? Two legendary Pokemon go round the outside, round the outside, round the outside? Yeah. Yeah. Repeating the butt pull over here. I mean, I'm learning about you. I'm learning about you. Yeah. Not into Pokemon that way. Neither am I. I don't understand. They're like animal creatures. I only liked like N. I did crush on Latios, but like I was like too young to like. I don't know. I just thought you like. Oh my god! What if Latios became a guy and he was like a hunky anime guy and he was liked me. And also Entei was a guy. Okay, Entei was a guy. All right, that's a trap. Yeah. Yep. I like N. I don't know why they made a dating simulator in Pokemon. Silly was a dog. Ooh. Yeah. What about Mystery Dungeon Darkrai? I don't like Darkrai Mystery Dungeon. This song's so funny. Anyway, you guys are good to know about you guys. Good to know about you guys. I thought Absol was attractive in Pokemon Mystery Dungeon because he was like, cause I saw pictures of human Absol and I was like literally, like, what if? I mean, I'm dead, so what I say doesn't matter, right? So, so it's like, you know, who? I'm hanging my head in shame. If I had one, right? If I had one. This song's so funny. Sorry. It's just like... James can get it though? I mean, that's on you, buddy. I thought Jesse was like... Jesse... What... what did they say? Girl boss, but like Jessie was kind of a girl boss. Like, I don't know. But like, there was one episode where they made James like kind of like a dominant cool guy, and I was kind of like, I was looking over. I was like, Jessie, it's time to cook, Jessie. Shut up. The first thing I think about is Brick a Bed. Yeah. Yeah. You know what? You guys are really showing your true colors, and that's okay. That's fine. When is Pride Month? I thought it was in February. Yeah. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I mean, not for nothing. I really like Galco-chan a lot, so not for nothing. But yeah. Not for nothing. Hey man, the circus is a rape. Wait, that's... Oh, wait, my bad. Oops, well, I don't know. I don't know what anyone does. Anyway, let's read this creepypasta. It's about the Flintstones! I made it up. This looks funny as fuck. I'm not gonna lie. This looked really funny. I was reading through it. I was like laughing a little. So, this is good. Granddad. The granddad picture, yeah. Alright, this is about Fred Flintstone. You know what it's called? You know what it's called? Okay, do you know what it's called? The Stone Cold Night. Alright. Alright, like Steve Austin? Maybe he has a guest appearance, I don't know. Fred Flintstone had always been the jolliest of all the residents in Bedrock. He was known for his hearty laugh and his love for the good life. But there was a side to Fred that nobody in Bedrock knew about. A dark secret that he had guarded for years. It all began one fateful night when Fred, tired of his daily routine, decided to take a walk through the eerie and desolate streets of Bedrock. The moon hung low in the sky, casting long, unsettling shadows that danced on the cobblestone ground. As Fred strolled, the wind picked up, causing a chilling breeze to ruffle his tunic. He turned a corner and found himself at the entrance of an old, abandoned quarry. The entrance was blocked by a heavy metal gate, but it was unlocked. Against his better judgment, Fred pushed it open and ventured inside. The quarry was pitch dark, save for the dim glow of the moon. As he stepped further in, the eerie silence was broken by the sound of footsteps echoing off the stone walls. Fred felt his heart quicken. He wasn't alone. What does he sound like?
Who's there?
He called out, his voice trembling. A low, gravelly voice responded.
Yabba dabba doo.
The response sent a shiver down Fred's spine. It was Barney's catchphrase, but it was not Barney's voice. Barney Rubble had disappeared from Bedrock months ago, leaving behind only whispers of his strange behavior. Fred turned and tried to make a run for it, but his path was blocked by a shadowy figure that seemed to emerge from the stone walls themselves. It was Barney. But he was different. His eyes glowed with a malevolent red light, and his skin had taken on a sickly grayish hue.
Barney, what happened to you?
Fred stammered. Barney, or whatever inhabited his body, let out a chilling cackle that sounded nothing like the Fred once knew.
You'll find out soon enough, Fred.
Terrified, Fred tried to escape, but the quarry seemed to shift and change around him. Oh my god, it's literally like, what is it? House of Leaves, holy crap. Trapping him in an ever-shifting labyrinth of stone. He ran in every direction, but the walls always closed in on him, as if they had a mind of their own. Hours turned into what felt like an eternity, and as exhaustion overcame him, Fred found himself surrounded by the sinister echoes of his friends, all chanting a nightmarish chorus. Do you know what they were chanting? Yabba dabba doo. In the end, Fred Flintstone was never seen again in Bedrock. His mysterious disappearance became just another eerie legend whispered around campfires by the residents of the town. Some say that Fred's laughter can still be heard echoing through the stone streets at night, a haunting reminder of the terrifying secret he had uncovered in the depths of the quarry. And if you ever find yourself wandering the deserted streets of Bedrock on a moonlit night, be wary of the chilling winds and the ghostly echoes of the catchphrase that send a shiver down your spine. Yabba dabba doo. Yabba dabba doo. God, man. Oh, that's so funny. Was that based on a true story? Okay, actually, I want to say something. But when I was younger, I was like on, like, I guess it was my mom's friend's couch. And she had a TV playing like the Flintstones. And I remember like the TV was kind of like not glitching out, but like it was like kind of messed up somehow. And whenever I think of the Flintstones, I get like a little scared when I think about it. Like I get a little like, you know, like I don't know. That's what I think about. So I guess this was this scary evilness. Yeah, I don't know. No, I don't know. Like it was like the TV was like kind of messed up. I'm haunted. I don't know. No, like I'm not scared. Like I don't know how to explain, but I just think of like. Ugh! Stop hiccuping. But I think of like sitting on the couch, and it was like a leather couch, and it was like, you know, like this shiny like leather couch. And I just kind of like I felt like unnerved. Like I don't know, it's kind of scary. Yeah, the music just got really scary. Also, thank you guys for all the supplies and the memberships and stuff. Thank you. Yeah. The antennas were not problem. I don't know. I was like too young. Like I was like a little ass kid. I don't know. Yeah. Oh, we gotta make a Family Guy creepypasta. Okay, I need that one. But yeah, I don't know. I get kind of spookered. Did they have hyper-realistic eyes? No, it was just kind of like the TV was messing up, and it just kind of like unnerved me. You know? I don't know. It's really weird. I feel like I have like a really good memory, but I have a really bad memory too, you know what I mean? Like I can remember like kind of situations, but like I'm like bad at like remembering things that just happened, or like, did I say that? Did I say that 3 minutes ago? Did I already say that? I don't know. It's weird. Peter, the horse is here. Shut up. Why does everybody say that now? I'm very late, but I want to say that I'm happy to see you. Happy Halloween. Thank you! Happy Halloween! Happy Halloween! Happy Halloween! Yeah! Dementia. Yeah, I got a fucked up head. I got a fucked up brain for real, honestly. But yeah. I don't know. Because you say it? Is that really why? Remember the finest season was that 12 years, but not what you had for lunch yesterday? Kinda. Yeah. Well, like, I can remember the details of something if I really think about certain things, but like, when I retell it, like, then I kind of forget to. I don't know, it's really weird. Yeah. Holy crap, Lois. What does he sound like? I can't do it. Happy. What if I was like, ooh, if I was ghosting around? You know, I saw that fucking, oh god, should I say this? I'm sorry. I saw that Ghostbusters movie, the one with the women. That was the worst movie like I've ever seen. Like I was like, in my head I was like, is this being like ironic? Like, is this legitimate? Hey, Hey Lois, remember the time Coni wrote a creepypasta? Shut up. But, okay. If I'm being real, like, that movie fucking sucked completely. Like, I know people are trying to be like, yes, women need their own time in the spotlight. No, we fucking don't. Honestly, no. We don't. It makes us look pathetic and worse. Don't do that. I just want to say that. Like, no, don't fucking don't. I don't know. If you want a good written female movie, watch Annihilation. But like that movie was so bad. Like that movie was so bad. And in my head I was like, oh, it's like they're being ironic, right? They're being ironic. They were not being ironic. They were not. That was like a waste of like my taxpayers' money. Like that was like fucking terrible. My taxpayers, I don't know. But it sucked. I just know it sucked. I watched it and I was like, this is bad. Like this is real bad. Like this is bad. Taxpayer money. I don't know. I was just making something up in my head, to be honest with you. I was just riffing off of something I thought could be funny. You don't have to think too much into it. I was just trying to be funny. Okay? Shut up, bitch. But yeah. I don't know. But yeah, the Ghostbusters, really bad movie. One of the worst I've seen. One of the worst written movies. Just terrible. Just bad all around. Didn't like it. Didn't like any of the characters. Didn't like what they did with it. It was just bad. It was real bad. It was horrible. It was not funded by taxpayers' money. I'm sure it was. I don't know. But yeah. No tax. But I just know somehow that some of my money went into it and it makes me angry and I think I deserve it back and they should pay me for watching that movie because I did not like it. That's what I'm saying. I did not like it, so they should pay me because I did not like the movie even though I watched it for free. So. Yeah. I don't know. My thing is, like, shut up. I'm not even trying to get into the meat of it. But I hate when they write women characters as like, I'm a woman. It's like, shut the fuck up. Me? What is it? Rosie the Riveter. Like, shut the fuck up. Like, enough of that. I don't know. Shut up. So fucking annoying. Like, enough. Like, you're just a person, okay? It's so annoying. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. It pisses me off. But I watched it because I was just like, I was really bored. And I was just like watching it. I was like, damn, like, this is a waste of my time. Like, I literally, if I wanted to just like bite at my fingernails for like a couple, like, I don't know how long, it would have been better. Like, if I like bit at the skin around my nails, I would have had a better time, to be honest. So, yeah. Anyway. That's all. That's all I wanted to say. Probably not probably not the best thing to say. But yeah, I don't know. It's really bad. Yeah, it's really bad. I don't know. Yeah, the Modifier was actually quit the factory after a few days. For real, for real? But she was doing a muscle pose. That's why it matters. Yeah. Do you have a favorite female character? Kind of embarrassing. I really like it's a little embarrassing. But I really like I can't think of her name now. Chottomate. Why do I forget her name now? Komugi. Komugi from Hunter x Hunter. I like strongly relate to her. Yeah. I like Komugi from Hunter x Hunter. I don't know. She's one of my favorites. I like that. I like how she is. I don't know, everything about her. Like, is really good. I don't know. A lot of the Hunter x Hunter characters are just really good as a whole. Like, they're just really, really good. Like, I liked Melody and everything. I was really into Hunter x Hunter for a while. But like a lot of the characters, like Paku and everyone, is just so good. Just so good. Yeah. I don't know. Just really great characters all around. Just really good, yeah. I need to read the manga again. My bad. I need to also read these creepypastas. Okay, there's not even a creepypasta stream anymore. Okay, that's scary. But yeah. I got a hiccup though. Yeah, Komugi is very relatable for me, except for the part of being like excelling in something. Except for excelling in something, that's all. Yeah. The Chimera Ant arc is one of the best arcs in like anything I've like seen. So yeah, I really like it. But yeah, you want the Family Guy Lost episode? What is this? No. I have a special Halloween creepypasta, and the ChatGPT wrote like a disclaimer as well. So we have to read the disclaimer after. Yeah. I won't tell you what it's about. You'll see. Yeah. Alright. On a chilling October night, an eerie sense of anticipation hung in the air. The moon, obscured by thick clouds, cast an unsettling darkness over the small town. As the townspeople prepared for Halloween, there was one individual who wasn't entirely what she seemed to be. You ready? She wasn't entirely what she seemed to be. Can you guess who it is? Hatsune Miku. Miku was known to all as a virtual pop sensation, the embodiment of catchy tunes and bright colors. But on this particular Halloween, something had changed. Her normally cheery songs had taken a sinister twist, and her vibrant, aqua-colored hair now seemed to shift and sway like seaweed in a ghostly sea. People who listened to her music that night reported feeling a sense of dread. The lyrics hinted at unspeakable horrors and ghostly encounters. It was as if Miku herself had become a conduit for the otherworldly, a digital siren luring souls into the abyss. In a small apartment, a teenage fan of Hatsune Miku was alone, listening to her songs. Suddenly the lights flickered and died. In the darkness he heard a soft, haunting melody. It was Miku's voice, but distorted, as if she were singing from the realm of the dead. The boy shivered as he felt an icy hand on his shoulder, and when he turned around, there was no one there. Reports of similar eerie encounters spread throughout the town. Miku's concerts, which had once been vibrant celebrations of music, turned into nightmarish spectacles. Her holographic form glitched and distorted, her once smiling face contorted into a sinister grin. As Halloween night approached, Miku's influence grew stronger. People found themselves inexplicably drawn to her, even as they sensed something deeply unsettling about her presence. Her songs echoed through the streets, each note carrying a dark and foreboding message. No one could escape the grasp of Hatsune Miku on the fateful Halloween night. She had become a harbinger, is that how you pronounce it? Of doom. Her once lovable image transformed into a symbol of terror. And as the clock struck midnight, she disappeared, leaving behind a town forever haunted by the memory of that eerie Halloween. And here's the disclaimer, okay?
Remember, this is a work of fiction for Halloween entertainment and not meant to be taken seriously. Hatsune Miku remains a beloved virtual idol in the real world.
I read that, I was like, oh. Oh, thank God it's not real. Oh my God. Oh, thank God it's not real. That's so funny. Oh my God. Like,
Remember, this is a work of fiction for Halloween entertainment and not meant to be taken. Like, it's only for Halloween entertainment, guys. Like, get real.
oh, jeez. Damn, like, I almost couldn't listen to my Vocaloid songs after that. Oh my God. Jeez. Thank you, Obama. Sit up! Alright, title. The Lost Episode of Family Guy. It was a rainy, pitch-black night, and I had just settled into my cozy armchair with a bowl of popcorn, ready to watch a few episodes of Family Guy. I'd always been a fan of the show's humor. But what I was about to experience would haunt my dreams for the rest of my life. This is good. As I browsed through the collection of episodes, I noticed something odd. There was a file named Family Guy, Season 8, Episode 13, Lost. I had never seen or heard of this episode before, and my curiosity got the better of me. I clicked on it, expecting just another typical episode. The screen flickered to life, but something was off. The animation was grainy. Sorry, I gotta like dance to this a little bit. Alright, I gotta skip this. This is not... No pumpkin. No pumpkin hill. Alright, sorry. Very quiet Pumpkin Hill. Sorry. The screen flickered to life, but something was off. The animation was grainy, as if it had been made in the show's early days. The opening theme was there, but the jingle sounded distorted, like a broken record. It seems today. I'm sorry. The episode began with the familiar Griffin family at the kitchen table. But their voices were low, almost inaudible. I cranked up the volume, trying to make out what they were saying, but their words were a mere whisper. As the episode progressed, the plot took an increasingly unsettling turn. The Griffins were trapped in a nightmarish, distorted version of Quahog. Buildings were crumbling, the sky was a deep crimson, and the streets were littered with decaying corpses of the show's side characters. Their eyes were hollow and lifeless. Peter, normally the bumbling but lovable father, was now a sinister figure. He would speak in a voice so low, it sent shivers down my spine. He kept muttering phrases that I couldn't quite make out, but they were laced with dread. The other characters weren't spared from this madness either. Stewie was locked in a room filled with eerie drawings, and Meg was seen crying in the corner, bloodied and bruised. Oh my God! Brian, the family dog, lay motionless on the kitchen floor, surrounded by shattered, flickered bottles. The unsettling imagery continued as the episode went on. Dark, cryptic symbols flashed on the screen, and a dissonant, eerie soundtrack filled the room. The normally humorous situations turned into grotesque nightmares, each character tormented in their own unique way. Is this Mega Man? Yes, sir. Move that away. I felt a rising sense of dread as the episode approached its climax. The distorted voices grew louder, and it became clear that they were chanting something in a language I couldn't understand. The walls of the Griffin's house began to close in on them, and I couldn't tear my eyes away from the screen. Suddenly, the episode cut to black. The only sound in the room was the rain tapping on my window. My heart was pounding, and I was drenched in cold sweat. The episode had ended, but the terror it had invoked remained. I deleted the cursed file and sat there, staring at my computer screen, trying to shake off the feeling of unease that had settled over me. The lost episode of Family Guy had left a chilling mark on my psyche, and I knew that I could never look at the Griffins the same way again. No! To this day, I'm haunted by the thought that there are things lurking in the dark corners of our entertainment, things that were never meant to see. The lost episode of Family Guy is a chilling reminder that some mysteries are best left unsolved. Lois. Where's the disclaimer? There was only a disclaimer for Hatsune Miku. There was only a disclaimer for Hatsune Miku. Yeah, that was written by ChatGPT. Yeah, it was. Yeah. Chilling twice in this... Did I say chilling? Wait, no. Chilling was before. No, it wasn't the same sentence. Yeah. Miku dayo. Miku dayo. Hey, Lois, remember when we were in a creepypasta? Can I do a Chills impression? Number 15. Burger King foot lettuce. I don't know what else he says. The last... there's like this one thing he says that's better than Burger King foot lettuce, and he goes, If I saw that thing, I would pound it into a brown stain. That's what he says. Sepharayeth. Yeah, Sepharayeth. If I saw that thing in my kitchen, I would pound it into a nasty brown stain. Yeah. Did you see it? Don't mess with Chills. Doesn't he rap? Doesn't he do a rap? It's so funny. He does like a little rap. Look closer. Did you watch Smiling Friends? He was in a scene? No, I actually haven't watched Smiling Friends. No. I watched Leo and Satan when I was a little kiddo. But yeah. Happy, happy Halloween. Trick or treat. Yeah. Maybe I'll watch it, I don't know. If you listen to Chills at 1.5 times speed, he sounds normal? Really? Yeah. Yeah, I used to watch those things like way long ago. Smiling Friends is definitely up your alley. I don't know. I don't know if I like think those things are funny anymore. I don't know. I watch a little bit of like Oni Plays, like I do every now and again. But like, I don't know if I could watch their like stuff and I liked they made their video of like this guy going to like a monkey store, and I don't know, like the way Zach like makes like sounds is very funny. Yeah. Never heard of either of those. Yeah, Newground stuff was great. I liked a lot of Newground stuff. When you show people stuff you used to think was funny. Yeah, I know. Yeah. The cartoon of the monkey store freaks you out. It's so funny. It's like, it's so funny. Yeah. I don't know. I just like the way he makes monkey sounds. I'm very easily like entertained. I'm like, yay! Yes. Happy, happy Halloween. Trick or treat. How'd you like your Halloween? Did you like your Halloween? You have a good Halloween besides everything? Because I think that's my last creepypasta I'm gonna read. Yeah. I hope it was fun. Let me put my head... Let's pretend. It's time to pretend. Get rid of this table. Let's not get rid of that table. What do you think? Do I look good like this? Should I live like this forever? No. I'm glad. I saw some of you like did stuff. I'm glad. I'm happy. I hope you had a lot of fun. I hope everything's a lot of fun for you. You like ghost me forever? Really? Why? Why? You like me as a ghost? That's me as a baby. No. She can get taller. Look at her nasty, grotesque legs. Hide, you dirty hoe. I can talk about myself however I want. Thank you very much. Yeah. She's thick. I'm thick. Yeah. I told you. She's stanky though. She's a stanky hoe. Have you ever heard that song by Outkast? We love these hoes. Ha 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 ha. We love these hoes. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. They go to the cheesecake factory and have her order the pink lemonade. Yeah, I'm not singing that anymore. Yeah. I'm not as stanky as my corpse. You got it all wrong. Alright? I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. Ooh, I am for real. Never meant to make your daughter cry. That was about Erykah Badu. Yeah. Should wear this outfit more often? Why? No! It's Halloween. It's a Halloween miracle. I died. Yeah. It's a Halloween miracle. I died. I am for eels. There's like some stupid fucking thing that I thought was hilarious when I was younger. It was like, I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. I am for eels. I am just for eels and not a guy. It's just stupid. But I used to be like, that's so funny. I don't know why. Like when I was younger, I was like, yes, I used to like show my friends, and I think about that, and I just want to like cry. I'm like, that's not funny at all. It's not funny. That was really not funny. No, that was not. That was not funny. Yeah. I used to show. Oh my gosh. I used to show a lot of my friends like my like dumb internet stuff, and I was like technically ahead of the curve if you think about it. But when I think about it, I cringe so hard. Yeah. If you're brave, you can be slutty Goku. It's true. Yeah. It's true. I did. I died. I died for Halloween just for the Halloween prank of it all. I did a Prankenstein on you. I did a little Prankenstein. Yeah. Mm-hmm. You like that? It's a social experiment. It sure is. I did it for the Frankenstein. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. Do you think the Carney was a killer? I mean, hey, little Carney. Hey, little Carney. Where's the knife you used to carve your pumpkin? You didn't carve your pumpkin. You did not carve your pumpkin. Interesting. And there's blood all over this very scary book. Not scary. Don't know about that one. Do you think he could do it? I don't know. He has a lot of joy and love in his eyes. I don't know. Yeah. It was probably nothing. No worries. I don't know. I don't know. Usually the ones you least expect are the ones who, I don't know, like do it the most or something. I don't know what they say. What do they say? He's secretly a sociopath? Good. Good. It's always the quiet ones. A desperate man can do anything. I know what happened. I can play out the story for you, okay? There was a Coni confetti. And she just wouldn't stop yapping, alright? She wouldn't stop yapping. She's like, haha, you want your kiss? Well, too bad. And she's like being like a kind of a bitch. Like, you know, you're kind of a bitch. And then he's like, enough! And he's like, I don't need your yapping, but I need those sexy fatto thighs. That's what he said. He said, I need those sexy fatto thighs. But I don't know, like something happened to her corpse, and she got struck by lightning, and like her corpse still like moves. And he's like, damn, I don't know what to do about that. So I don't know. That's what happened. Yeah. What do you think? That was the real crappy pasta of it all. That was a real crappy pasta. We solved the murder. Okay. Can Coni come back to life? Can we breathe life back into her? Can we breathe life back into this head? Can we? Whoa! Whoa! Wait. All I'm missing is a neck. Wait, all I'm missing is a neck. Oh, we're back. We're so back. We're so back. Oh my god, we're so back. Oh my god, we're so back, right guys? Right, we're so back. We're so, like. If we do this, you cannot even tell. You cannot even tell. We're so back. We're so. If I do this, you can't even tell. Yeah. Who's gonna believe a talking head? Go get a job in a sideshow. I'm from the band Talking Heads. I made the song Psycho Killer. Qu'est-ce que si? No. The corpse behind you. Fine. It was all a little Franken prank, alright? It was a little Franken prank. It was a little funny Franken prank, alright? Fine. It was a little funny Franken prank. Whatever, okay? This is what it would look like. This is what we would look like, okay? There, that's what it looks like. We got this scary book. Where's the scary book? Where are you, scary book? Scary book, block out. That's what it would look like. Yeah. Scary book, block it out. Hello, sexy lady. Shut up. Actually, a gooch is like a man thing only. Fun fact. I'm pretty sure. Isn't it? Isn't it only a guy thing? That gooch? I don't even want to talk about that. Why am I... Shut the fuck up. Stop making me talk about things I don't want to talk about. Shut it. Shut your mouth. She wants to go here. She wants to sit next to him. Hey, pretty boy. That's what she would be saying. And then I want to be here too. Oh my god, you're so lucky. Look, he's so lucky. He's in the lap of luxury. Look. Yeah. Hey, handsome. What is that your drug? Alright, shut up, shut up. What does a ghost smell like? I imagine it smells like kind of baby powder-ish. Yeah. Right? That's what I imagine. Like a baby powder type of smell. A map of your thighs. Shut up! Shut up. Enough. Dummy. Stupid dummy. Also, thank you for the supers and stuff. Thank you. Yeah. You sound like Roxo the Clown for a moment there. I think that's just like a recency bias or something. Like, I don't know. Ectoplasm smells like pennies? Does it really? Is that like a known thing? Oh, oh, I see what you're doing a fucking shitty little joke, you stupid idiot. Alright, shut up, bitch. I bet it smells like... You know what it smells like? It smells like when you made those dirt cups with the gummy worms. And it's like the pudding. But it's the gummy worm with the pudding. Yeah. We need pics of those Coni thighs or Joker gonna say the gamer word. LOL. Wait, why would he do that? What would force him to do that? What kind of thing is forcing him to do such a thing? He might. I'm scared. I'm scared in the chat right now. No! So powerful. Ah, shit. Alright. My thighs? You've seen my thighs over and over again, bud. You've seen these thighs. Oh, shit. Oh, wait. Ah, where's her feet? Fine, I can show you. Ooh. Wow, why do your feet look like that? What the fuck? Ew. I gotta be careful. Ew. Ew. Bum 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 bum. Wait. Bum 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 bum. Wait. Bum 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 bum. Yeah. Wing. Yes, she's rotting. I love women who rot. I'm just a fan of women who rot. Yeah. I don't know why it looks... Why are your breasts so big? I used to watch this... Oh, man. I used to watch this Korean, kind of like booby streamer. And somebody in chat was like, why your breasts so big? And she goes, why your breasts so big? I don't know. Like, that's how she would answer. I don't know. And I think about that all the time. I don't know. Like, damn. Like, I don't know. Yeah. She got banned. I miss her so much. Why breasts so big? I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, she was real for that. I miss her. I miss her so much. All she would do is sit down and like eat food. And I would watch her. Something wrong with me. Maybe a few things. I'm dead. When I come back to life, we pretend this was a pleasant dream. I don't know. Why your thighs so big? I don't know. You should do that. you should do that. I don't like it. This was years ago. Yeah. No, I'm kind of I don't know, I'm just weird. I'm just an odd bird. Why your thighs so... I don't know. To crush your head with, my dear. To crush your head with, my dear. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yes! Now I see... Yay! Yes! Yes! Yay! Yeah. Oh no, don't do that. Shut up. Mm-hmm. Let me finish this off. That was a foul sound. Ew. Yuck. Freaking gross. Alright. Freaking gross, lady. Lady, you're freaking gross. And you're kind of disgusting, and you're weird. And you're ugly. I don't know. What did ghosts eat? What did they eat? What's the joke? Oh, it's not a joke. Oh. Wait, it's not a joke. I thought it was blueberries. Well, there is a joke to be had there. What kind of dog does Dracula have? A bloodhound. Yeah. Hey! Don't type it in chat! No! You're not supposed to... let me look it up on Google first. Shut up! No! You're supposed to like my joke, stupid. Thank you. Thank you very much. Hey! Throwing tomatoes? If I was a vampire, I would like that or something. I don't know. I don't know what the joke is there. I'm doing too much. But, my favorite, I gotta put out my favorite Halloween joke, okay? My favorite Halloween joke, alright? You've heard this one before? Don't answer it if you know it. Why couldn't the witch get pregnant? Cause the skeleton had a Halloweenie! Zing! 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 Who laughed? Who laughed? You laughed. You laughed. You laughed. You laughed. You thought it was funny. You literally... I told you how to use it! That's inappropriate. Shut up! Shut up! That's inappropriate. Shut up. So, hold on! I gotta look up. Oh shit, this music goes. Okay, we're telling Halloween jokes now. We're telling Halloween jokes now. Who did the ghost take on a date? His ghoul friend. These are so... Where do ghosts buy their food? At the ghostery store. What does a ghost mom say when she gets in the car? Fasten your seat belts. I can't. I can't. That's so silly. Okay. wait. This one. How do you know if a mummy is sick? He can't stop coughing. It's so stupid. Why couldn't the mummy go to school with the witch? He couldn't spell. Wait. I found one. What do you call Ryan Gosling in a mummy costume? Ryan Gosling. Did you know Poe wrote all his stories in a graveyard? It was all for the great plots. Hey! Shut up. Now you like it. So you're like, me if I was Ryan Gosling and I was a mummy. Me if I was Ryan Gosling and I was a mummy too. And then literally be on Halloween. Shut up. Why did Dracula take cold medicine? Because he was coughing too much. Yeah. Okay. What's it like to be kissed by a vampire? It's a pain in the neck. Yeah, I like the coffin joke. It's funny to me. This is so stupid. Okay, here's one that you'll like. Okay. Who won the skeleton beauty contest? Nobody. You get it? Wow. Alright. Alright. ちょっと待って. Alright. What's a skeleton's favorite song? Bad to the Bone. Okay. That's not funny. That was so quiet too. That's so quiet too. Bill! It was so quiet. It was so quiet. Oh my god, I thought it'd be louder. Oh no. Bad. Get off the stage. What's so stupid. All of these are so stupid. What treat do eye doctors give out on Halloween? Candy corneas. Alright, enough. Why did the monster eat Cleveland? Skip over Icar and then eat because he didn't want to eat between meals. I don't understand. It's just too much for my little baby brain. Not gonna lie, that one was bad. You're bad, and you suck. And anyway, I don't know. You like the bad to the bone. See, this is why I was beheaded. Because this is why I was beheaded in the first place, okay? Here. This is why. They said, shut up! Shut up! And then even after death, I persist. Yeah. Are these jokes vampires? Because they suck. You think you're slick, Rick? You think you're funny guy? Think you're funny guy? Think you're slick, Rick? Think you're funny? Why was the skeleton so exhausted? He worked himself to the bone. Made me smile, alright? Made me smile. Alright, yeah, that made me, yeah. You think it's slick wick? Shut up! Do I have like the little baby accent that like, I'm like, hello? What do you want to join my Minecraft server? Like, I feel like I do sometimes. God damn it. I say, I don't know why. Dedicated Ram, okay? Ram. No one tell her? Ah! Shay! I like when you do that voice so much when you say, oh, skibidi toilets. Skibidi toilet. I went for some other memes that I do about a skibidi toilet, and I really like going into my Minecraft server, and I sometimes talk to friends sometimes, and I get to watch diamonds, and I think it's really cool. I like to, and I play down Roblox a lot. Yeah. Sure, she could give gigantic head. No, it was worth a try. That, well. Sticking out your yacht with the Rizzler. Alright, enough. Alright, all of you are old. All of you are old. You don't even know what Phantom Tax is, buddy. You're old. You're old and you're decrepit. You're old and you're decrepit, and your body snaps when you get out of bed. Your body snaps when you get out of bed, and your fingers crack really often. Yeah. Yeah, and you have gray hairs. And I bet you found a gray hair in your beard. Connie, you need to get to a toilet right now. You're shitting yourself! No, not that video. Whatever helps you sleep at night. Hey. Shut up. Gray hair slaps. I do like me a gray fox, or silver fox. I do like me a silver fox. Not gonna lie, like, okay. Like, some grays in the hair look kind of nice. At least I want 2 World War. Yeah. Gray hairs are a sign of maturity. I'm petting a cat's ears right now, though. How about you? I like that. Like, if somebody's mean to you online, well, I'm petting a cat right now, so yeah. What about you then, huh? What?
I didn't invent electricity to get roasted like this.
Yeah. Stick it, bud. Yeah. So I was like taking my little sister's trick-or-treating with my family today, like my sister and everything. My sister brought her dog, and like the dog like peed on a tree, and then he started scraping at the dirt, kicking it at like little kids, and we were like, stop! That's crazy. But there was like this old guy, and he was dripped the frick out. He was dripped the frick out. Like he had on, what's that hat? Is that a bowler hat? What is that little, like, it's not a fisherman's hat. It's like the half hat. It's not a beret. Do you know what I'm talking about? What kind of hat is that? Dude, when old men wear that, not a fedora. It's, no, it's like the newspaper cap, kinda, I think. Visor? I don't know what it's called. I don't know. Cabbie, like a cabbie hat, kind of. The paperboard cap, kinda. Yeah. I don't know what it's called exactly. Yeah. But when old guys wear that, they're styled up. They're styled. Like, they look so cool. Like, I think it rocks. Like, sorry, I burped. That's disgusting. But I think if I was an old guy, I would like dress like that too. It looks cool. It looks so cool. I don't know. I think it rocks. Did he have a cane? No. But I just think he looked cool. It's not about liking old men. I just think he was like rocking what he had. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It looked cool. Like, good on him. Like, it really did look good on him. I don't know. Like, this cool. He was rocking. Yeah. I think the golf look like it looks good. Yeah. Like when you're old. Yeah. Not gonna lie. Okay, this sounds bad. Okay, this is gonna sound bad. But I think I think the voice actor for Koenig is attractive, and like I think like bald is not that bad at all. Maybe, perhaps. I don't know. I like lots of things. Like when you like something, you start to like be like Rosie. Hey, hey, shut up. I mean, I don't know. I've always thought it was like okay. Like I like it just kind of depends on your face shape. I feel like. Does that make sense? It depends on your face shape. I don't know. No, you can grow to like anything. I think. Yeah. I don't know, but I think he looked good. I saw some like I support your lip very much. I was walking in a store and I saw some guy that like was kind of like bald and like older like him, and I was kind of like no. If you can pull it off, yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I need to die. I need to be put down. Wait, I'm dead. So I just need to be like an exorcism. You know? There needs to be an exorcism. That's wild. I'm fucked up. Yeah. I need an exorcism real bad. Something wrong with me. Mortis. I think a lot of people look better with age. I'm a firm believer in aging makes people look better. You ever heard of twink death? Yeah, but I think a lot of people look better with aging, personally. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. Twink death. So there was a picture of like Leafy is here, and it showed him like, I don't know if it was photoshopped, but they're like, twink death is real. Yeah, so I don't know. That's what I think about. I don't know. Yeah, you have to be old and decrepit. You need to be a crypt keeper. Yeah, crypt keeper. People keep thinking I'm underage. The same for me. This is really weird. But like, I don't know. I think some people, like, even if they look older, they have like a youthful look to them, and it's hard to tell. Because I've noticed that Zoomers nowadays look old as fuck. Have you noticed that? Some Zoomers look old as fuck. Like, they look like they're in their 30s. So, like, you literally can't tell how old anybody is. Yeah. So, I don't know. No. It's them growth hormones. It's in them damn McDonald's burgers. It's called growing up. No, it's like, it's how they style themselves, I think. I don't know. Yeah. Can I do the Skylar White meme? Skylar White, yo. Is that, I don't know how it goes. Yeah. Too young to have so many white strands of hair. I think it can look good. I mean, I had a friend who had a ton of gray hairs when she was like 15, 17 or something. And like, yeah, I mean, it happens. It's just genetics, you know? Yeah. Advanced aging from prime drinks. Yeah, you can get it at any time. I mean, like, apparently. Whoa. Okay. Alright. Killer instinct. Alright, killer instinct. Yeah. So all the over worrying about everything? Mayhaps. Yeah. Hey, yo, Coni is Skylar White Omega Yacht.
That was scary.
Okay. Oh, shit. Killer Instinct. Alright. I need to play Killer Instinct. Alright. Alright. Okay, go. Yeah. If you drink energy drinks, you become younger. So, bad news for you. I've heard energy drinks can make you go bald. Actually. Yeah. That's what I've heard. I saw a lot of things. I also saw that that energy drinks can make your head explode. So I got really scared. And sometimes when I drink it, I like touch the top of my head and I get kind of scared. I'm like, no. I don't know. Yeah. It's scary. I don't know why, but sometimes like I get scared that the top of my head I still have like a soft spot, and it kind of freaks me out. You ever think about that sometimes?
I saw a video of a freaking baby's soft spot going up and down when they like were thinking, and I hate. Oh, thanks for the raid. Thanks for the raid. Hello. Hello. I hope you had a nice stream. I know you played with slime. Yeah. Hello. Wanyow. Wanyow. You hate energy drinks and you're still bald? Then it's from stress or genetics. Yeah. Thinking hard, Annette. Annette? It's thinking hard, Annette. What's happening here? I died. My head's gone from my body, but I got my ghost head. But then this is my body. Oh, don't look too closely. That's my decaying corpse. So if you're weird if you like that. You're strange and odd. And you're a weird person if you like that. Yeah. But yeah, I have my head. Yeah. Yeah. You're weird and strange. And you're gross. And it smells bad. And when she lifts her armpits, when she lifts her arms, watch. I'll force her to do it. Ready? Ew! It smells so... it smells so bad. It smells. Sorry, it smells so bad. Ew. Gross. Also, thank you. Thank you for my jobs. Thank you. Watching a floating head? I'm a ghost head, you silly goof. Yeah. People might like that. People might like the smell of a rotting corpse. Yeah. People might enjoy the smell of a rotting corpse. They might. There's a chance. Perchance. Hey yo, got rotting Riz with the molding old as fuck ancient Riz. We're not even speaking English anymore. Yeah. What the? I don't know. La 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 la. This is a good song. La 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 la. Ba 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 ba. I like it. Yeah. La 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 la. Happy! Happy, happy, happy! Yes, it's a happy Halloween! I hope you all have a happy Halloween. I hope you have a nice night. I don't know. I think I'm going to go to bed myself. But I hope you have a happy Halloween. Only 3 more minutes. Let's celebrate the Halloween fully. Now, let's stay here and celebrate the Halloween fully, right? Yeah, no. We're gonna celebrate the Halloween fully. I love Halloween. Have you had a happy Halloween? Everybody, what have you done today? I asked everybody before, but there's raiders. What have you done today? Have you had a happy Halloween? Is everything good? Yeah. Happy Halloween. Happy Halloween. I'm gonna trick or treat. Yay! Everybody put out crazy covers. There was Yuko and Fuyo put out a really good cover, and I was listening to it a lot. And then they also did Alice Human Sacrifice, which was one of my favorite Vocaloid songs when I was a young kiddo. I really liked it. Yeah, it was super good. It was really good. I hope y'all listened to it too, because it was really, really cool. I don't know, I was really impressed. I'm changing the song, it goes too hard, I'm sorry. I can't listen to the song that goes too hard. Yeah. Still your favorite Vocaloid songs? I used to be very edgy, and I used to like those creepy Halloween songs. Like, I was just listening to Trick or Treat from Rin and Len. You know what I mean? I was just listening to that song before, and I was like, yes, you know, like it like activates like the little old thing in it. I think my favorite Vocaloid song that like changed me and changed my perspective is Cantarella. You know Cantarella? That song is always one of my favorites. Oh, this song's too crazy. Too crazy. Yeah. Kagome. Yeah, I like that one too. Kiko is really good too. Did I tell you guys? Way back when Kiko first started making music, I emailed him like very early on. And I was like, how do you make your music? I want to make music like you. And he replied, actually. And he said, oh, I use, I think he said I use a keyboard. I don't think I'm very good at music, though, or something. I don't remember it. But I don't have the email saved. But I thought it was, like, the coolest thing ever. Why did I say it. It was like years ago. Ugh. And I'm still upset about it. But he was like, I use like the keyboard or something. I don't know. I don't remember what he said. But yeah. Yeah, sure. No, I'm not kidding. I'm actually not kidding. Yes. No, for real. And it is lost. But that was like the coolest thing that like ever happened to me. I don't know. Believe me. No, I'm not kidding. Like that's like, I'm being completely honest. I don't know. But that was really, really cool. I love Kiko so much. Yeah. You Joshin? Well, my name is Coni, not Josh. You never delete emails? I should have saved that email. I used to like actually go through my emails and now I don't. But yeah, no, it really did. He's the coolest person ever. I want to see a Kiko concert in person someday. That is a dream of mine. Wait, I was talking about my bad. But yeah, Yeah, fibbing? I ain't no fibber. I'm a truther. I tell only the truth. The body tells the lies, the ghost head tells the truth. It is true. Yes. Yeah, I'd love to go to one of his concerts someday. Yeah, he did a show in Cali? I wanna go! I wanna go see his live stuff so bad. Why is my body moving? Just reflex. Just reflex. Yeah. Just like, you know, have you seen meat? You know, the nerves still firing? That's what's happening. So, yeah. 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 I don't know. Halloween's over? It was a good October! I had so much fun. I wish I spent more time with everyone, though. That's my only regret. But next year, I'm gonna plan a bunch of stuff, like, in... I don't know, like 3 months in advance. Because I love October so much. Yes. Yes. I would have never missed Halloween for the world. I would have never missed Halloween for the world. Seriously. Even if I had nothing, I would have figured out something. Any updates on the original song? No. No. I still have to work on the song covers too. That's not wood on the body. It's bandages. Yeah. Yeah. But I would have never missed it. I love Halloween, no matter what. Yes. I'm so happy that I can celebrate Halloween with everyone. Because it's like my favorite holiday ever. And I'm so happy. And I hope it was fun. And I hope it was good. Sorry all I did was read boring stories. I had a lot I wanted to do, but I just couldn't plan for it. You know what I mean? Yeah. Do you have any ideas of what I'd like to cover? Yes, but I'm not telling you, Dumbo. Yeah. I'm not telling you, Dumbo. Yeah. Not Labor Day? No. Yeah. I hope you had a nice, like, I hope my stream for you was like a nice night in, and it can feel nice, and I don't know. I'm really happy. I hope that, maybe something I did this October can make you experience and feel like Halloween and October when you were a kid again. I don't know. I hope it was fun. I hope it was really good. Even if it wasn't this stream, I hope that you felt the joy of October and Halloween again. Yeah. Happy November too! Yes! Happy November too! And happy Halloween! Happy Halloween! Happy Halloween! I'm gonna trick or treat. Yeah! I don't know. Thank you guys so much for everything always. I don't know. I'm so happy. Yeah, I'm so happy. Thank you all for coming. I'm gonna call it a night. I hope you can call it a night. I hope you have a nice night. I hope everything is wonderful for you. I hope everything is amazing. And I gotta go pack more. But yeah. And maybe next time you see me, I will be back together and not dead and like alive, maybe? Perhaps. I don't know. Whoa! Wait, what? It popped up? Whoa. Beware, you're in for a scare. Boo. Boo. Yeah. But thank you. Thank you all so much. I hope you have a nice night. I hope you have a glorious little October night. I hope everything is good. Thank you so much. And I really appreciate it. And I appreciate everything so much. And it was wonderful. It was amazing. And I can't wait for every year to come where we can celebrate holidays.
Yes. Yes. Good night, Dayo. Bye bye. Good night, Dayo. Here, a spooky kiss. Spooky. Like a scary one. Ah! Scary. Good night, though.